I don't even think they did that in the movie. Like any like reveal that they're vampires as dramatic as that. What it do, baby? It's your boy Samye. And recently I watched Twilight and it inspired me for one to make a review because it's just that hilarious. 2, it's Halloween. And 3, I just gotta share my opinion. But on with the review, I mean, there's some things that kinda triggered me. Things that should not happen on film. Things that honestly made me cringe. But have you ever had that feeling where something cringes so hard you just kinda are addicted to watch it? Yeah, that's what Twilight is. So just first few things with the characters. Kristen Stewart. I'm not gonna lie, I did watch the Cinema Sins, or I can't remember, but the honest trailers. There you go. And I watched the review, not the review, but them make fun of her, and I honestly cannot get that image out of my head. And I said the same thing when I watched the movie. Why can't Kristen Stewart close her damn mouth? Even when she's acting, she just be like, close your mouth, girl. That something's gonna get in there. I don't know. But another thing is like when she shows emotion, it's trying at a 10, but really she's at a 4. It just doesn't go well with me. Like just her character and her acting just doesn't go well with me. And it's like she's kind of emotionalist. I would say she's kind of just emotionalist in the movie. When she tries to have emotions, it's just terrible. One other character that I have a problem with is the dad. For some reason, his interaction with Kristen Stewart's character, it's just so awkward. Like this. So. Well, ketchup's good. Every conversation he has with Bella or Kristen Stewart's character, same thing I guess, is just straight up awkward. Like he's never like been in her life, which probably he hasn't. But they said every summer or something. It's been a while since they've seen each other. But like, that's your kid. Like, why are you so awkward? She's a girl. She's not trying to be awkward. Well, she's also kind of awkward too. But like, it's like the director said, okay, just be really awkward. And don't even interact with each other. Like, it's just so weird. The interaction between the both of them are just kinda probably the worst like interaction in a movie I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, the worst father I've ever seen in a movie in a while. In a while though, so there's probably worse dads. One character I'm actually surprised about is Taylor Lautner's character, Jake Black. They always mix the names up. But he actually surprised me. Every scene he's in, he's the only person who is enthused in the goddamn movie. Only person who's actually enthused. I'm shocked, because I mean, I never actually watched Taylor Lautner in the movie, but I'm assuming he's not that good of an actor. I don't know, that's just my assumption. He could be. But he's the only person, which I'm like, what is everyone's problem in this movie that's not him? Like, I'm surprised. He's the only character I actually like in this movie. So, yo, big ups to Taylor Lautner for carrying the 4 scenes he's in, but yeah, good job. And one other main character that is in the movie is Edward. I forgot his real name just for a second, but Edward, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was a better actor. He probably is in other movies. I've seen movies that he's better in. It blows my mind what they did with him. He literally, every interaction is like, just a stare. They literally said, just stare immensely at the camera. Look how awkward that was. Literally what I just did was so awkward. That's how awkward I felt watching Edward. I forgot his freaking real name. But anyways, I just forgot his real name. But I'm just so like shocked what they did. He's the main character, the main person of the movie. Why is he acting like this? Just towards the end, it just blows my mind how like he's just staring. He's not really acting. None of these people are acting. They're just standing there awkwardly waiting for the line to be pitched to them. And other characters I want to include, just the side characters. Even the side characters have more enthusiasm than main characters. The side characters: Anna Kendrick, Justin Chon, Susie Crabgrass from Dennis Classified. They just have way more character, not even character development, just more energy, more enthusiasm to be in the goddamn movie than the main characters. They just have more personality than, and they're only in the movie like probably 5-10 minutes like total. Like what? Out of a 2-hour movie. And one last thing about the characters, like the other side characters, the Colons, the enemy. I mean, they're probably the second to last. They probably have more emotions than the main character, but not as much as the secondary side characters. They're more expressive than everyone else. But they're not in that much screen time in the movie, so I don't know. Let's talk about the bad stuff of the movie. The bad stuff is horrendous. For some instance of some bad stuff, I think they could have cut out probably the first hour of the movie. Like, not cut out the whole entire hour, but chop it up to, like, I don't know, flow better. I don't know, that's just, oof. One scene they could have cut out is the field trip part. That part, I don't know, they could have just, like, cut out that part, put, like, that scene literally has no reason to be in the movie. You get that one dude to ask Bella to prom, and Jacob can hear it. And then Jacob says, we can't be friends. Bro, where did you guys even interact? What? So they could have cut that out. They could have cut out Edward being gone from school. They could have just honestly said, you've been gone for 3 days, 4 days. Where you been? Instead of like showing it. Like, it doesn't flow well, you know? And one part they could have cut out was some of the scenes with the father, like at the diner. That could have been cut out. Like, literally, kind of boring. The only thing that part was for was to introduce a dude that died later in the movie. But really, they could have just not even done that, and then be like, oh, that was your friend, I'm sorry. Like, it made no reason for them to just put that scene in. Really, they could have just paced it a lot better in the first hour, because the build-up was just not, the build-up to the second part was just not worth it. Some parts of some funny ass shit, I'm just gonna say shit, is literally the scene where like she enters the classroom and he goes, that pussy steak. Like, there was no reason to put that, but I'm honestly glad that they put that. They can make comedy gold with that scene. He just straight up like, she stank. No reason why she stank. No reason at all. Some other funny stuff, probably the baseball scene, that was so funny to me for some reason. That was just so funny. I have no clue why they added that scene. Like, I mean, yeah, I guess they added that scene for a plot, but it was just so funny to me. What was funny to me about the baseball scene was the CGI and the way they're like roughhousing and stuff. It's just, that part was just funny to me. And then honestly, some of the parts with the side characters acting like, it's not really funny, it's more cringy than anything, more awkward, but that's kind of my funny. It was terrible acting. Like, Anna Kendrick is like, oh, you're so funny. Like, why have her say stuff like that when Kristen Stewart is not funny at all? this movie got me heated. And then some other bad stuff, plot-wise, like how Edward and Bella came to be together had no build-up. They went to the forest, he showed her that he can shine, which also that stuff is so funny. Why does he look so funny when he shines? No, makes no damn sense. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. The build-up to Bella and Edward getting together, it makes no sense. Like, they didn't even show each other any affection or like any like, yeah, it's supposed to be supposedly like you're supposed to know, oh, they have some attraction to each other, but it doesn't show. Physically, it does not show. I'm watching a movie. I'm not reading a novel. I'm watching a movie. There's no interaction with each other. Where's the physical attraction? Like, not physical, but like, yeah, basically physical. It's a movie. It was not good built up. And then does not show me that she likes Edward in any other way. The villain makes no damn sense why he's there. So they were chilling with playing basketball and he sniffed that she's a human. What makes Bella so freaking special that it makes a dude, which there's a whole town full of humans he can feed off, go towards Bella? Makes no sense, man. Like, and then the dude with the dreads, he's more smart. He's like, bro, I'm not trying to start anything, but that dude's kind of crazy. Like, it makes no sense. Why? It makes no sense at all. And the reason Edward is like trying to save Bella, it really doesn't show anything. He's trying to be protective. He goes into her room without her knowing. Things just get weird. His obsession with Bella is just weird and they don't explain it. I don't care if they explain it in later movies. I don't care. They just need to explain it in this movie. This is the first movie. I need explanation. I don't need why she's here. Her mom dates a professional or minor league baseball. None of that matters because later on it doesn't even matter at all. In the fight with the main villain, James or something, so anticlimactic. He's like, don't bring your friends. And he doesn't even have the mother. If you want your mom to be safe, don't bring your friends. And she actually goes. No plan at all. She says she wants to be with Edward, but has no plan. Like, be with each other. Like, someone. She's just gonna assume that she's gonna die. Like, no sense. The actual fight is somewhat cool. They just throw each other to the wall. It's alright. It's not like a cool fight. It's not a bad fight from what I can understand, but it just ends. It just ends. Like, he just bites it. Just bites him, I mean. And then the family and rips his head off or something and burns him. Which the fire honestly started way faster than any fire I've started in my life. Gets bit by him before he gets burned. Jacob tries to like suck the venom out. He almost sucks her to death. It doesn't even show what happens after. It just shows her up in a hospital bed saying Jacob saved her, and then he like sleeps, pretends to sleep, and then they take each other to prom. She has a broken leg. This is literally the ending of the fucking movie. I'm sorry, but that's just not a good ending. He wants to be a vampire at the end of the movie, but he doesn't want her to be, and literally does not explain why he doesn't want her to be a vampire. She's begging for it. She's begging to be a vampire, but he's not giving it to her, which blows my mind. He doesn't explain why, which pisses me off. That just makes me mad. It's just like, why are you being like this? They don't explain why at the end of the movie, why he doesn't want to turn into a vampire. And then the redhead chick with the other dude, she's so unimportant to the plot. That's how much I forgot to mention her to this video. She watches them dance and then leaves. I'm like, you could have like jumped some one of them and then whatever. This movie is like a mouthful of how frustrating, how awkwardly hilarious it is. It's a terrible movie. For some reason, I let my girlfriend convince me to watch it on Halloween month. And honestly, we are gonna watch the rest of the Twilight movie, so I'm going to give Twilight a 1 out of 5 Jacobs. I know, it makes total sense. If you enjoyed this review, leave a review, comment, like, subscribe. You can even share it. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Twilight's an old movie, but I've never seen it really. So I just wanted to like give my thoughts about it. Hopefully I can do more thoughts and reviews on movies that I recently just watched. But yeah. Have a good day. Stay blessed. Bye, daddies.